Hey everybody, it's Mercyfulfate, the Necro Gnome, and I am at long last logged into the illustrious open beta for Guild Wars 2. I have been waiting for this moment for far too long, and I just have two very quick rants. You know me, I'm always ranting about something, and even Guild Wars 2 is not safe. I I'm a little upset with ArenaNet, NCSoft, whoever the hell made the decisions for who got into the closed betas, because I ran Scannertron. My computer specs are far above most, and I didn't get in. Now, perhaps, let's just say that they weren't just looking for you to have a good computer. I logged over 4,000 hours in the old Guild Wars. My guild was named in the scribe in one of the February 2007 editions because of our random, actually not so random acts of kindness. The scribe showed up at our item giveaway event and even spoke to everybody. So I think I have a very nice resume as far as a loyal Guild Wars 1 player that I could have gotten into the goddamn closed beta. Yeah. Anyway, end of that rant. Leading into the next, I, pre-ordered. Here I am, closed beta. Actually, we're already on Sunday as I'm recording this, so the closed beta is ending in several hours today. But I'm being attacked by a wolf, it looks like, and I got this thing. I don't know what's going on here. Let's get some pets out. So anyway, I log in, and I'm so goddamn excited about everything, and I go to make my necromancer, which was going to be an Asura, because as you know, I'm the Necro Gnome, and that name, as I've probably said in other videos, is derived from the Guild Wars Necromancer and the World of Warcraft Gnome. And I don't care if there are necromancers in other games and gnomes in other games, but it was those two specific games that caused me to personally select that name, or that title. Anyway, the Asura was not a selectable race, and I raged when I discovered that. He is an elite. That would be why he's kicking my ass. And of course, he gets the pig in on it. That's great. Oh, he's fighting the pig. That's cool. An enemy of an enemy is my friend, and he completely resets. So let's get our stuff together and go in here and kick this thing's ass, because we can't have him smacking us around like that. I think first we need to have the vantage point. Eat it! There we go. Alright, that was getting ugly there, but I'm still getting used to these controls. I've been playing Terra so much the last few days that when I have had some free time that I'm probably not okay. Alright, so anyway, let's talk about how things go in this game. Unlike the original Guild Wars, we have switched over to a persistent environment, just like every other major MMO out there, past and present. So we are not fully instanced like the old one, where when you walked outside of Lion's Arch, you were all by yourself with just you and your party. Now you walk outside Lion's Arch, and not that I've even been to Lion's Arch yet, but you are out there with the rest of the world. There is still some form of instancing as far as a limitation to how many people can be in the active world, and then it creates an overflowed ghost world. Ghost is probably not the best word I can use, but I'm stealing that word from a guild mate of mine who was reading. So, for instance, if you try to log into the Queensvale area and there's too many people there, it will put you in the overflow, which has all the same thing going on, but I'm assuming that if like one of your teammates was put, your party member was put into the regular Queensvale and you got put in the overflow, you can't see each other. So that would be a problem. I'm assuming that they'll correct that, or they'll just make it similar to old Guild Wars as far as when you were in town and you had the multiple channel system. Terra does the multiple channel system, except they let their channels not just operate within towns, it operates outside of towns as well. I think it's a great idea because, if somebody's griefing you, just jump to channel 9 from channel 3. They're going to have to jump from channel to channel looking for you, and if they're, willing to do that, then they really need to find something better to do. But anyway, secondly, well, I just leveled up. The entire game doesn't really have quest givers. It's a dynamic event system where you go out and start wandering around, and as you wander around, stuff will pop up on your little quest list here. So, for instance, I've wandered into an area where I am helping the Seraph protect Claypool from centaurs. So we're in the Claypool region of Queensvale, and I am requested to kill centaurs, destroy their holdings, and find ways to weaken their presence in the area. So technically, I could just kill centaurs to move that bar and get my credit where they go, oh, you have done a service for us. Or perhaps I could just sneak around and try to destroy their holdings, which most likely wouldn't go well. You'd probably end up having to fight a lot of these sons of bitches anyway. I probably need to roll out of here. Let's go this way. We may be in a pickle here. Okay, oh, we got a Seraph coming up this way, so we'll be okay. Loot also is, well, loot is a random thing, it seems. But on top of that, like, well, this archer helping me isn't affecting my input. Other players coming and helping isn't affecting my participation in any way. So they don't, there is no kill stealing here. If you're working on something and somebody comes over and helps you, that's fine. If you happen to help somebody else who's already in the midst of fighting something, that's fine. It doesn't appear that it hurts either person's reward because of any outside involvement. The thought or the notion of soloing like BAMs, big ass monsters and whatnot, I've yet to encounter anything in the game. Now granted, I'm level 13, so that's so much worldly experience here. I've yet to encounter or read anything about any giant monsters that are capable of being soloed, where someone might be in a position where they don't want any outside interference and they want to solo something by themselves. While I commend people that are capable of doing that, and I have 2 guildies in particular that are especially great at doing that kind of stuff, this is a massively multiplayer online game. Let me repeat that. This is a massively multiplayer online game. So if you're looking to solo, this game itself, of all the multiplayer games, may be the Achilles heel for you and you just aren't going to be able to do it because of the way the game was structured. Anyway, though, as you see, I've wandered into this area. We're killing these. We're gonna revive. Can we revive him? Oh, we couldn't revive him. That sucks. I wanted to show you how to revive. Anyway, as you can see, though, we've wandered into the area. We're killing these centaurs. Once this bar fills, we will have completed the quest requirements, and they will actually mail us the reward. This game has completely gotten away from the concept of you know, go into town and you get your quests, and it says, okay, go over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house, and when you get to grandmother's house, you need to then continue through the valley, over the mountain, and into the, you know, the dell on the other side, and then we need you to kill 3 bears, and then you're going to come all the way back here, and then we're going to go, oh, we forgot to tell you, you were supposed to retrieve that blonde hair sample from the victim that was over there, Goldilocks, and yeah, you're going to need to go all the way back over there. And yeah, we know it took you 20 minutes to get out there, but it's okay. You know, there is none of that here. You wander into the region, it gives you some objectives that you can choose to work on or not. And once you've completed it, it will mail you your reward. You never actually have to deal with an NPC. And we are in downstate thanks to that deer kicking me in the face. That was great. Wow. Bitch. Fucking deer. Bet if I was a Sylvari tree-hugging little imp thing, that wouldn't have happened. Let's not run into another one. That might be bad, too. So anyway, we just completed, with the death of that centaur, we just completed this stuff in Claypool. So now we have a little heart there for Claypool. Isn't that special? And you can see up here, I have some mail. And unlike all those other MMOs, I don't have to go to a mailbox to check it. I can click it right there. Oh, look, great work. The centaurs are shaken. You can see it in their eyes. Demoralizing the enemy is key, and you helped make that happen. Thank you, soldier. Your deeds for the man, blah, blah, blah. And there's 71 fucking copper. Big goddamn deal. Close. Guild Wars is getting away from that reading walls of text whole concept. Now, there is also a story mode. A single-player story mode where you actually go into some single-player instances, and it's you and the NPCs, and there's a whole, you know, plot-driven, you know... And unfortunately, I'm not playing in Asura, so I don't know what their little whole plot is. But I will say that it has been a very interesting story, at least for the humans. And I have enjoyed it. Through the character creation, you actually get to choose, you know, are you from noble blood, or are you a street rat, or are you, you know, just from a typical farmer, common folk home, or whatnot. You get to, you know, choose a couple of different little aspects about your personality and whatnot. Whether those play a huge pivotal role in the game, I don't know. I know I did select that the one thing I regret was not getting to join the circus, and I actually, not to, you know, spoiler alert, I actually got to join the circus as part of a undercover operation. So I don't know if like my dialogue was affected by the fact that I had selected that, or if your character will always say, I've always wanted to join the circus. But you know, I kind of thought of that when I noticed that. I was like, oh wow. I was like, I wonder if that actually was because of my selection or whatnot. But anyway, the story mode kind of makes up for the lack of quest dialogue that you might otherwise encounter in a game like World of Warcraft. I know when WoW made Cataclysm, love it or hate it, the remake they did on the quests in the zones, and redoing all of the quest lines in all of the original zones, like Westfall and Thousand Needles and whatnot, they made each zone like its own little story, and I really did enjoy that. And I do enjoy lore in these games, but at the same time, when you just want to play, you don't want to have to read a wall of text, and obviously you don't always get to come back to read that wall of text unless you happen to go pull up the WoW wiki page or the Guild Wars wiki page and hope that they've got the quest information there for you to be able to reread it. And the average person's not going to do that. In Terra, I clicked right through every single quest and didn't bother reading what it said because the objectives were outlined down the side, and I didn't have to actually read what I was doing. So anyway, my inventory is full. I should probably go find a town. This game doesn't have mounts, but it does have teleporting points. So let's go hit the big city real fast. Let's just jump right into in combat, so we can't do that just yet. Ooh, let's not leave just yet. Where's Oakenheart? I gotta find him. He must be this way. That's not him either. There he is. Okay. As you saw, that just popped up on my map because I was nearby. And so, of course, even though I needed to go repair and sell, why repair and sell when you can go jump into this fight real fast? The guild system, let's talk about that real fast because obviously I'm a guild master. In this game, you can join multiple guilds, and when you log in, it'll give you your list of guilds and say, which guild do you feel like representing today? And actually, a lot of the way your guild levels is based on people logging in and spending time representing you, and the amount of time they're logged in for, and and I guess whatever they do while they're logged in. This guy's a big tough son of a bitch. Let's go into Death Shroud and just spam. Here we go. Oh boy, let's see here. He's coming after me, it looks like. Oh, not anymore. Ouch. Oh, that may... Oh, we pulled... There's just too much stuff getting pulled. Okay, we died. Let's just return to the waypoint. Where's the closest waypoint? It is... nowhere near here because I didn't activate that one yet. Oh no, I'd have to go all the way back over there. Well, let's just go into the town. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Here we go. It does cost money when you die to res at a waypoint. Also costs money to use the waypoints just as regular teleport systems, just as you would pay for a Griffin or a Wind Rider in World of Warcraft. I always say Griffin first. That tells you, of course, that I was a Gnome Alliance member. So, yep. Anyway, here we are in town. Beautiful, big city here. I have no idea where anything is. There's an armor smith. I'm assuming that I can buy and sell with him. Is there a repair button? I don't see a repair button. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh, look, we can even move stuff. Okay. So anyway, we're going to just sell some stuff off here. And I'm still trying to make sure that I don't accidentally sell stuff that I don't intend to, but there's no telling. Let's see here. Keeping all those. I've been salvaging a lot of my stuff because of crafting materials, but that works. But yeah, that's that. Here's the guild screen. Obviously, I'm playing on the Maguma server right now. I started off on Deldrimore, but that didn't go over very well. So the influence that we've gained so far has just been from me. It's based on activities completed, and what an activity is, I have no idea. If that means it's group activities only or what. And with your influence, you can, there's me, you can come into, is it upgrades, and you can purchase various bonuses for your guild. And whether these last for a day or it takes... No, that's the amount of time it takes to install that bonus to your guild. So obviously, it's almost like you're building a guild hall, and it's like, oh, we wanted to add a balcony. Well, okay, well, what kind of work goes into building a balcony? Architecture, I'm assuming that's for when you actually have guild halls. I don't think guild halls are going to be starting at launch, but that was one of the greatest things ever. In the original Guild Wars, was to have your own little place that you and your guild could go and have a powwow, and then the fact that you could upgrade it with various merchants. But anyway, with that, I'm going to sign off of here. I've got some eBay auctions I wanted to snipe. That's the only reason I'm awake right now, and I'm going back to bed and going into work in 2 or 3 hours for a wonderful graveyard shift that I've been doing for over 7 years. Anyway, as always, it's been wonderful. Stay tuned for more videos. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos, please do. Also, shameless plugs here. YouTube.com/user/Cinnamon, CINNAMOHN. The name will be in the description as well as YouTube.com/user/Silverfang Ysera, SILVERFANGYSERA. 2 of my chief officers, Cinnamon being Crystals and Silverfang being Silverfang/Psy. Check out their videos as well. Crystals loves to solo shit everywhere. Silver does a bit of the same, and they've also got footage from the beta events for Terra, and they probably have some Mists of Pandaria beta event footage as well. Neither of them were with me for Guild Wars 2, so I think I'll be the only one with any footage from that. Obviously, any additional footage will be from when the game goes live, unfortunately. But again, Guild Wars 2, no subscription fee. Go buy it. It's wonderful. I love it. It's everything I expected it to be. It's not the second coming of Jesus. Some people, I guess, thought that's what it was being hyped to be. I don't think Guild Wars, the ArenaNet staff themselves, ever hyped it like that. I think that what they said they were going to do, they have delivered, and they have done some groundbreaking work, which will hopefully pour into the rest of the MMO community, and we will just see things as far as the innovation of the games just keep getting better and better and better as the community itself gets worse and worse and worse, as more little, ignorant children come in and just want to smart mouth and be nasty to each other. That's a side point. I won't even get into that right now. Again, Merciful Fate, the Necro Gnome, signing off. Peace.